That looks like it's an exciting find. Oh my goodness, okay. I've just found something really cool, so I might have to get Mum to come to these holes because I see more.
Where is it?
Just there. There it is, in the middle of the screen. It's got a really long tail. What are you?
I can't see it.
It's a nightingale. Common nightingale. So that one's a chiff-chaff, and I know that because it sounds like it's saying chiff-chaff, chiff-chaff. And that's a sign that spring is officially here.
Doesn't feel like it.
I know. There's a cuckoo. Oh, cuckoo.
A cuckoo?
Okay, so I've already picked up this. That looked interesting. I've turned it over. I think it may have once been a pea. Really? Oh, sorry. There's a woodlouse on it. Go on then, buddy. Oh. It would have been a really decorative pea. So that's exciting. Clean up, see what it looked like. Obviously, most of the pea is missing, but it's still a pretty cool find. All those birds. Looks interesting. Oh, it's just a cap, it's a screw. But it is complete.
It's almost like a radiator.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
I see a couple of new little bottles and bits about, so excited. So I see this little sheer top bottle. Is it complete? Oh, it is. It's quite wonky too. Oh no. Do we need it? Probably not, but it is adorable. I'm going to keep it for now and then again I'll see how we go at the end of the day. It is adorable though.
That's a shame. It's so tiny, but it's so melted. Wow, look how skinny that flower pot is. Such a shame the top's gone. That's beautiful. Don't quite like that though. So skinny. That's crazy. That was probably for like a speciality flower, I imagine. Maybe auricula. What was that? Oh, anybody has any idea what that might have been? I can't even begin to think.
This one is also very cute. with a really unusual top. But we definitely don't need this one. It's wonky again, but it's a bit too big. Down there I see something very handy for the miniature channel there. I think it's broken off of a candlestick maybe? But that just looks like a tiny vase. Already ground off the bottom. Adorable. Oh, for the collection, what colour do we think it is? Oh no, it's a base. Oh, I thought it's one of those light bulb insulators. It's actually not a base either, it's a lid. So completely wrong. Well, that's adorable, and I might have to take it. Because it is complete. Is it one of the samples? Has it got anything wrong with it? No, it doesn't! Okay, well. Mum, look.
Oh, it's one of the like the one I just showed you. Really
yeah, but it's complete and in perfect condition. It says Bovril Limited. Yep. Well, I'm obviously going to have to take that. That is adorable.
We've got a few, but...
Yeah, I've got a really tiny one that was a sample, so this must not have been... Well, it was a different type of sample. But yeah, can't turn it down. Just can't.
Very melted bottle stop. And this really nice oh, I think that would be nice for a craft for the miniatures. I don't know what, but yeah, that's good.
So many complete pots, which are very handy for crafting, but we have so many. We don't need any more. That looks like it's an exciting find. Oh my goodness, okay. Looks like it might just be a boring shape, but it doesn't look like it's a boring colour. It is. What colour is it? It's very dark. Okay, so it's a colour that we've never found before. It's grey. And that's not the muck, it is literally just a grey bottle stop. Wow, that's incredible. Why would they make a grey one? It's super beautifully ground too. It's very tactile. It's a lovely thing. Wow. A grey one. That's another one to add to the colour collection. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Wow, okay. Excited to show that to Mum. Ah, Cocoa Rooms London. I think we've done a shared story on that before. It's obviously a mug for the Cocoa Rooms London, so I imagine that probably had cocoa in it. Wow. It's a shame we've already done that. I did find this though. It's grey.
Wow.
How unusual is that?
Bizarre colour. Beautiful.
Isn't it? It's like a stone because it's so smooth. But it's glass, you can see through it. Yeah, very, very chuffed with that. There's that word again. Look at the size of it next to my hand. It's enormous. Wow, it's really firm in there too. Incredible. Quickly find out what type of mushroom it is. So according to my app, they're Verpiconica, or commonly known as bell morels or the early morels. So they're morel mushrooms, which mean apparently they're supposedly edible, but I would never pick and eat a mushroom. I didn't know 100% what it was with a professional, and also I wouldn't eat a mushroom that's growing out of a bottle dump. But that's very cool. I've never seen a morel mushroom in real life. Is that a button hidden amongst it? I think so. It's quite bashed up. Not sure it would survive in my pocket, which is what I'm carrying my finds in today because we didn't bring a box. So I think I'll leave it because I'll just inevitably ruin it. Oh, a glass handle next to it. I see a metal find. It's just a ring, but I might take it because I imagine it would come in very handy for our mudlarking miniatures. So, looks like it might even make a good planter in the garden or something.
Bit of broken paint pan. They're always handy. I have a mark on it, but sorry, the light's very low in here. It's trouble focusing, even more than normal. What's that? Just a lid.
So not the morel, an early morel. Afraid. Enamel graveyard. Although I imagine actually quite a lot of that might be useful for Lottie. Maybe take one small piece. Oh no, talking of Lottie, look at this. I think it was a bed. Beautiful ironwork, and actually there's a smaller piece here. It's all buried underground. Look how beautiful that is. Must be going all the way under here. Such a shame that you could make such beautiful garden, things for plants to grow up with that. And actually, I'm looking down, I think it's broken, unfortunately. Half a thorny pipe, not even a whole bowl. It's a shame. Could that be Elster Sticky Willy? That's plant Sticky Willy. Again, edible, and apparently makes a really good for you sort of tonic. But it is very sticky. Could this madras? It has potential. I imagine it would take a long time, but is that a belt around it, or? I'll take it and see how good a detective skills I have. sure that there's a whole pot, so I'm going to go and get it. So on my way to get it, I've spotted this. Is it complete? Oh, yes. Okay. It is. It's a complete stoneware. Okay. Let's carry on towards the pot.
There it is.
And there it is. And it is 100% complete. And it's a beautiful one. No, unfortunately.
It's a nice one though.
Yeah, and I did find a complete stoneware bottle.
Nice. No writing on it.
No.
Wow, Kate has been on an adventure. She has a lot of flowers in her hair. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I don't think I can get it out.
Definitely left some hair in there.
Oh dear, no. No, you're just gonna have to look like a kind of shake it. You're gonna have to shake it. That's it. Some of it's. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It just looks pretty. It just looks pretty.
Is it obvious I've been crawling around in bushes?
No. Yeah, slight casualty of the undergrowth. But hey, it's an excuse for some visible mending.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put a patch on it.
Yeah.
It's the kind of jacket that look good with
Yeah.
it. So I'll do that at the end of this film.
Yeah.
A mudlarking patch.
Gaudy Rose. I mean, I might be a bit sick, but I haven't really felt much today, so I quite like that. I'm going to take it. It's lovely aqua. It's very plain, but oh, the pipe. Oh, it's a basket, like an acorn baskety kind of pipe. Oh, that's pretty. Nice. Tiny pipe, tiny baskety, knobbly.
Oh wow! Can I see? It's like the Prince of Wales feathers, but it's got a rope around it.
Oh.
And it's complete, not with the stem, but we never mean that when we say it's complete.
Oh, that's nice. That's cutie.
Nice. That's not clean out nicely. I wonder what this says. It says Hawthornden Ridge Wave with like a bow and arrow, so I guess, oh yeah, no, it wasn't ridge pottery. And then a bunch of these. So I might try and, I won't take it because it's quite large, but I will get a screenshot of that, and that might potentially be our shared story. Got a couple of possible options. Another possible shared story, this is the belt, but it just says Ivy.
An Ivy Hotel?
Yeah. So, it's exciting. Fortunately, there isn't any ivy nearby for me to film with it aesthetically. Sad. Well, I'm going to have to take this piece of pottery because it says Victoria K&C Company. It says K&C, like Kate Caboodlers. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take that. See, it says K&C.
Oh yeah.
Kate Caboodlers.
Nice. Cut that out. Oh, I got stuff.
Yes.
someone's leg. A funny foot.
Currently a bee stuck on its butt, wrapped around something, and I tried to help it and it just gets angry, and I don't want it to sting me because that'll hurt me and it'll kill it. So we're just trying to find a really long stick to help him without putting both of us at risk. I just had to run, but it's up, it's gone, it's flown away. It didn't try and get me, it just sort of panicked and flew. But it was rescued, it's gone. Oof, it was a big bee, fat bee. We're a little bit lost. It's a tiny little bottom, the bottom of this hole. It's got a real wonk on it. I'm sure we need that one. But is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, so I came down because I saw this and it looked interesting. I think that is a cobalt blue bottle stop with the writing on it. It's got a chip in it. What is it? Oh, just a patent number. But it's blue. Wow. Okay. That's amazing. Day of multicoloured stoppers. A blue one. Look.
Oh, it's worth going to. Oh, it's a shame it's
Chipped. But it's still blue.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. That was definitely worth it.
It is. Yeah, you look like a giant woman. Don't know what this is, but it looks like a tiny doorknob for a miniature. It's adorable.
Oh,
So cute.
it's a knob.
Yeah. Found another. I'm trying to find out. We found some very old holes, but this is our Whites and Sons, Albany Road, and it's got a man on a horse. Oh, is it George? Is it George on a steed slaying a dragon? Oh, is it sick or is that just mud? Oh no. Do you know what? It's quite heavy. Now in the middle of nowhere, but no, I think I might have to take it. I'll ask Mum. We'll see. And look at this. So almost complete. Schweppes Skittle bottle. So almost complete, although I think I have just found something really cool, so I might have to get Mum to come to these holes because I see more. What is it? It looks like abalone shell. Is it jewelry? It's got a hole at the top. Does it have a pattern on it? Does it have a design on it? I can't tell, but it suddenly all feels very much Lord of the Rings. Like it's a gift from Galadriel. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It's abalone shell. I can't tell if it's got anything, but
Wow.
isn't it all a bit Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's a leaf.
Yeah, or something. Yeah,
Wow. That is beautiful.
absolutely stunning. It's absolutely stunning.
That might be worth all this stinging.
I think it is. Now it's made me rethink the bottle I just picked up, but look how cool it is. Look. It's our White and Sons, Albany Road, but look, I think it's George.
Oh. Wow.
I know.
We're not very good.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna leave it then, but it's very, very cool.
Very crazy landscape. The green pot. The broken handle. And that's going to be complete. Nice piece of glass next to it. say that'd be good for our project. Ow, stinging nettle. But I think it might be too big. Do you think it's complete or is it broken? What's those stinging nettles? It's complete. Oh, that's a nice one. Definitely take that one. Can't resist the stoneware. Don't know about the glass, it might be too big. There's a tiny bottle there too, but I'm going to go round. Let's look at this bottle, avoiding the stinging nettles. Oh, it's got something on it. But it's too dark, I can't see. Definitely says something though. I'll take that out into light. Wow, okay. Definitely worth the stinging nettles. A weird light, I thought it was on different setting. It's a cod marble. And there's another tiny bovril, but do we need another tiny bovril? Here comes the rain. I feel like I'm in a rainforest. There's so much, a bigger bovril, so much moss everywhere.
This is definitely our shared Slater's Tea Rooms and restaurant. And it's just the interesting bit that's been left. Brilliant. Slater's Tea Rooms, never heard of them. Could be some interesting shared history. Some stories to be shared. This is just at the base of a tree. Not even near a hole. Do we think it's going to be complete? It is! Has it got something on it or is it plain? I can't tell, it might be plain, but a little pipe bowl. Wow, oh, I think it's got a crack down there, or that might be moss. Brilliant, a tiny little pipe bowl. How amazing. It's a real shame we can't remember how we got here. It feels very Middle-earth though. Especially with what I just found. It's just started to rain, unfortunately. But we can't feel it in here, but we will when we have to try and find our way out. Is that a tiny little lid? No, it's the opposite! It's a tiny little pot. What does it say? It says something. Look at that. That is so precious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I have to take that one. You know the rule, if it's tiny. Is it a melted green bottle? Yes. If it's tiny, I take it. That's a shame. Been probably finest potted meats or something. Ink bottle amongst the bricks is broken. Yes, unfortunately. What did you look like? Not very exciting.
Weird light in here.
It's very strange.
It made me thought it was on the wrong setting.
I found this under a tree.
Oh.
It's just plain but exciting.
Oh, a little ointment, yeah. It's got something written on it. Oh, that's adorable. I'm sure we can use that for something.
Yeah, definitely.
Quite a big bit of chunk in your hair, but I can't reach you. It's stuck down a hole. I'm actually standing in a hole. I need to get out of the hole.
Suddenly.
It's raining.
No, yes.
But we're finding things.
And suddenly the bag's getting
Really heavy.
very full. Very heavy. But it's worth it for my
Kitchen.
yes.
Okay, let's go on.
What you got? Oh my goodness! A stoneware bottle day. Who would have thunk it? Wow. And Floris.
I think that's perfume.
Oh wow. Oh. Oh, it's got some iridescence. That's a lovely bottle. Here, I'll show you. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh, yes.
Come out of a...
Is it a pipe?
Is it a pipe?
Do we think? It is. Does it have anything on? on it?
No.
Yes.
What? It's on it?
the bottom.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was Mum's find.
I was mine. I get that I haven't. Might have something on it.
Goodness.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared.
So close to
I need a stick to batter them down, I think.
Found a patch of wild strawberries, all flowering.
But to remember where they are, although they could have been. It's a bit close to the
Path.
There's quite a lot of dogs there.
We could pick one to get the seeds though, to put in Lottie. Does that work?
Well, what's the strawberry?
A strawberry, yeah, pick a strawberry, not pick a plant.
Yeah. So that was a rather exciting trip to the woods.
Yes, it was. It's incredible.
Yeah, I like days like that where you don't really know. I mean, it started well with the nightingale singing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
All of the birds, the crazy birds.
and the cuckoo. And, yeah, it was a good omen, I think, because we did quite well. I think
Yes, I think. Well, we did. We did. I think.
we did.
So yeah, what was your favourite find?
Of mine personally,
Just of the day.
I like the mother of pearl.
Yes. Or the abalone. I think it's abalone, isn't it?
Abalone is mother of pearl, wasn't it? Isn't it just like part of the same shell?
Oh my goodness.
I could be wrong, but I think that's
Can I
true.
quickly Google it? Because I don't know. Mother of pearl and abalone are related materials, but they're not exactly the same. They both come from the inner layer of mollusk shells and share a pearly iridescent appearance, but they come from different types of mollusks.
Oh, so not a different part of the shell.
No.
So I was nearly right, but wrong at the same time.
Oh.
Is it not abalone? Is it mother of pearl?
No, it is. I think mother of pearl. I think maybe everything we've always called mother of pearl is just abalone.
Oh.
And the. I don't know.
No, I think that some of the inlays we find are definitely mother of pearl because they
Okie
didn't
dokie.
abalone inset any.
Okay.
It was mother of pearl inlay.
But this one, I think, because it's so very. I think it's abalone. Because it's so very iridescent and it's got sort of layers. No, I don't know. It's also very thick. I don't know. It's one of them. It's from a shell. And it's absolutely stunning.
I don't know what it would have been.
No, because it's got like a hole in the top for hanging. But then what would this be attached to?
Maybe it was a brooch.
Maybe it was a brooch.
Because then it would have had another little stud there and
Yeah.
a pin would have gone across.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's not decorated
Mm,
in that case. It's quite very plain.
it is.
Well, it's not plain at all, but it would be very plain for a brooch.
Yeah.
I can't think. Anybody got any ideas?
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's definitely my favourite find of the day.
Yeah.
And it's because I imagine, if that had been on a beach, that would probably have eroded quite often. And like we find the buttons, and they just disintegrate in your hand.
Some
even
of them
in
don't.
woods.
Some
yeah.
of them do.
So it's it's very
Yeah.
very cool that has survived. I think my second favourite find is the grey bottle stop because it's not damaged. And I've never found a grey one before.
No, it's matte, yeah?
Yeah, it's really like like a pebble. It's all ground
But it
and
is
so
glass?
smooth.
Or is it ceramic?
You can see through it.
Oh, well, it's glass.
So
then.
it's glass, yeah. Or
Really? What?
is it glass or could it possibly be a type of stone?
Oh. I don't know. Tap it on your teeth. It is clean.
I mean,
Does it feel like glass or a stone?
well, like could it be like a... Do you get grey ones?
Grey stones?
It's got some swells in it, so
Oh,
maybe
it
it's
is glass.
yeah.
I've never seen grey glass. We haven't got any grey glass bottles. I don't know why you're looking up there. They're over there now.
Oh.
There's some behind you on the mantelpiece.
Oh, yeah.
And some in the little
Oh.
bottle thing.
No, we don't have any grey bottles.
No. That's
Pause
quite
it for a
rare, I
second,
think.
I'm going to do another little Google. Okay, I've gone down a whole rabbit hole because, I mean, like, even the three of them
I don't weigh as much as
together
that.
aren't as heavy as this one. Look, feel that one on that hand and then feel three.
Yeah, no.
No,
That's
even,
mad.
yeah.
Yeah, if you just take one away.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's no comparison.
Absolutely. This weighs nothing, and it's got like it's obviously not as chunky there, but it's got a chunkier, and they don't even come close to weighing the same.
A stone then.
Is it like a gemstone? Did they ever make bottle stops out of gemstones? Is it like, what is it, Ceylon? Ceylon? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I mean, it could have been a perfume bottle.
Yeah, I've looked at grey glass bottle stops and I can't find any online.
Did you put in Ceylon glass?
Yeah,
Ceylon
couldn't find any of those either.
Smoky quartz.
I mean, it's just so much heavier. That's crazy.
That's two really rare bottles. There's a shame that one is broken, but there's two really rare ones there. That's crazy.
Smoky quartz bottle, antique bottle stopper.
I mean, that's such a shame it's broken.
Oh, there's something. No. If anyone knows, or if anyone can explain if it is glass, why it's so much heavier. Because, I mean, you know, there really isn't anything in them.
Let me feel them. It's not as cold.
It's not as cold. Well, we have both been handling it quite a lot.
Okay, let me hold them for a minute and let's see what
and
happens.
carry on. Okay, so then yes, we also have a beautiful cobalt blue bottle stop that has a patent number, but it's just patent number 23. So goodness knows what that is, but it's beautiful and it's blue.
Yeah, very rarely find blue ones, don't we? I don't know how many blue ones we found. They're in a pot
maybe
somewhere.
Like 3.
They're there.
Maybe we found 3. This would be the 4th.
Yeah.
It is obviously chipped, but we don't really care at all.
No, it's not. Well, glass isn't warming up anywhere near as warm as you feel it.
No, it's not, is it?
No, so it is stone or you know, it's not glass.
No.
How swirly inside is it?
Well, no, it's just a slight swirl on the outside, but that I don't know. That's an absolute mystery. Please help us figure out.
Rare mystery.
Rare mystery. What that is, because it's not. Yeah. No,
it's definitely not glass. I didn't think it was.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
No, it's not. I can almost guarantee that isn't glass.
It's really funny because when I picked it up, I was like, it feels like a stone.
Yeah, it's so heavy. But it's ground though.
Yeah.
I suppose you could do that to a stone. I don't know. I don't know. Help.
Then obviously we've got a selection of bottles. This is a nice aqua one.
They're all a bit sick, but
yeah.
We don't find bottles much these days,
No.
do we?
And what we definitely don't find much these days are complete stonewares. This one doesn't have any imperfections.
No.
It's beautiful. It's kind of speckled. So yeah, that's.
I think we had to explain about the wedding comment when you said about saving up.
Stoneware for my wedding.
You're not getting married.
I'm not engaged
very soon
No.
or anything. It's just.
It's just
your plan.
I just think it looks nice, and yeah, it'll take me years to collect up enough. So yes, I would tell you if I was engaged, but I'm not. Along the same vein, this I specifically went out to find because I want to put utensils in it in a future kitchen, which I do not have, and I don't have any, so, but...
You went through something to get that one.
I really did. I really did. It was a big old adventure.
It's beautiful.
It's a shame it would have been painted, I think, inside and outside. You can see the line on the inside too, and on the outside it would have had like grey or blue or something, around the top. But again, beautiful, and I absolutely love marmalade jars, and we don't really find them very much, so...
No, it's because we don't really do bottle dumps.
No, and even the ones we do, it's only really tiny things we find, really.
Yeah, we've got a few now, though. I mean, that one up there looks a bit like it.
Yes, it does. And yeah, I've got a lot in my room that I use to put my paintbrushes in and stuff. So.
They're very useful things.
They are. Another thing that is very useful. And this one is so funky.
I think that one's a weird one again. That's a mystery flower pot.
Yeah.
It could be for like an auriculite. I mean, I know auriculites in Victorian times are planted that used to have tiers of auriculi, like
Oh, yeah, because
like a
it sort of
fissure
goes
of
in.
auriculi, yeah.
It sort of goes in here, almost like it would possibly sit in something too. It feels weird that it would go out and then in.
It's beautiful. It's such a shame it's broken around the top.
But I don't mind that, and it's still
sort of
very
adds to it, doesn't
yeah.
it?
And it's only just that would have been the top.
Yeah.
You can see the, but yeah, you could use it very
Yeah.
much. It's beautiful, and yeah, it's very rustic. Tiny little pot that is very tactile and satisfying. It's very smooth inside, and that will be perfect for
Doll's house, something or another.
yeah, or crafting, like using it as a pot.
What we're putting that? Very, very small things.
It's glue.
Very small glue.
Well, yeah, but we always pour way too much glue.
Yeah, true, true.
So, yeah. I'm talking about Doll's House miniatures. There is the vase, the candlestick holder that, yeah, just already looks perfect like a plant pot or a vase. And the little knob, which will be very handy. We unfortunately don't have... Oh, no!
What?
It's got another letter. Oh, so we don't unfortunately have any lemon juice at the moment, but Mum has obviously cleaned it, and now you can see that I think it's an A next to it, so it would have said PA.
Don't know. Parcels?
Parcels? It's a very fancy parcel sign. It's got sort of crisscross design.
Passengers?
Pantry.
Park?
Party. There must be a better example of a word that would have a fancy sign like that said PA.
Parliament?
Parliament. Yeah, passengers maybe.
Passengers?
Maybe. If you can think of any more in the comments down below. That's really bugged me now.
We've got our lovely pipes anyway. We're getting sidetracked by PA.
Yeah.
Now you're still thinking.
Yeah.
I like this one. It's very, very, very decorative, and I don't know if this is in focus because you're still concentrating on PA.
Yes, it is. Maybe move it closer.
I really like it though. It's got the flowers at the bottom, it's got the knobbles, and it's got milling, and then yeah. It's a shame it's been in a fire, but in this one there's just
Pow Mow. The cigarettes.
it's got just like a very fine line.
Yeah, just
Odd.
a bit around it.
And then this tiny one.
Yes. Two tiny but different Bovril bottles. And they're different. They look like they're slightly different colours. This one's much more yellowy.
Ah, I think the yellower one is older, isn't it? The amberier one, more
It's
amber.
difficult to show you. It looks really
Light.
obvious when it's up to the light. I'll have to do a cutaway. But yeah, and this one's got a much fatter,
Which one
top.
looks cruder at the top?
the darker coloured one,
Oh.
the orange
I
one.
thought it was all... Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know much about bottles.
Because one says, oh no, yeah, they say the same thing. But yeah, different shapes.
But they are older because they've got the thin necks.
Yeah, so that one, so the browner one is older. Also, this one has a seam all along,
Oh, right, so that's
and this one doesn't.
Okay, so that must be older then. So it's not about colour then.
Well, yeah, the browner one is
Okay.
older. But they're tiny, and we love them. And obviously the sherds. I'll be saving the rest of these sherds for future sherd stories. Obviously not just this one, just because it says K&C, King Caboodless.
That's my weird hinge.
Bracket thing. Yes,
Yeah,
that will
not
come in
hinge, bracket.
very handy for something over on the other channel.
Cold marble.
Yep.
Very iridescent cold marble.
Mhm. And speaking of our other channel, we have another channel here on YouTube where we make miniatures. There's quite a lot of mudlarking miniatures on there, but there's also miniatures that aren't related to mudlarking. But we are very almost at the same amount of subscribers on that channel than we are on this one, which is mind-blowing, but also not, because this channel we were absolutely awful when we first made videos. We're a lot better now, and that might sound big-headed, but You have to see the videos and then you'd understand. But yes, we weren't very good. So I suppose it makes sense that the second channel where we started on a much
higher level.
Yeah. But we're also very excited because we were recently featured on that channel on YouTube's international feature of sort of the miniature world of YouTube. And our video was in a playlist, and YouTube themselves commented on our film.
That's how we found out we were in the playlist. It's like, I pushed on the button, it's like, it's actually YouTube
commenting. So, yeah, we were featured with some very talented other miniaturists on YouTube. So that was very exciting.
It was very exciting.
If you're not aware of the channel, or if you think that would be interesting, you can go and have a look. We understand that not everyone that watches Mudlarking is going to be interested in miniatures, but just in case, we do really enjoy it, and we do sort of 2 videos on this channel a month and 2 videos on that channel a month. So, but thank you everyone that subscribes to this channel and comments and watches these videos. Thank you very, very much. And of course our wonderful Patreons. So we hope you have a good, the rest of April.
Yeah.
And we will see you soon.
Bye.
So for this week's shared story, all of our information comes from T. Farrell on letslookagain.com, because there isn't actually that much about Slater's tea rooms and restaurants, even though some of them still exist.
Oh, really?
Or
we didn't talk about the perfume.
We didn't talk about the perfume. Okay, also just quickly, this perfume bottle is another sort of shared story. It says Florist, and they are a perfumery, and they're still going today, and Queen Elizabeth II wore white Florist on her wedding day.
Yeah. And I didn't know about the wedding day, but I knew it was still going. Mm-hmm. Sorry, sidetrack there.
But so yes, Thomas Slater is who it is named after. Born in 1794 and died in 1866, established a butcher's business on Kensington High Street in 1819. So he was a butcher,
right?
But he was a very good butcher, and the business received a royal warrant to supply Queen Victoria from 1837 onwards. So he was a royal.
Royal butcher.
He gave Queen Victoria her meat. Oh. Soon the Slater supplied a large proportion of the royal family and 12 of the leading gentlemen's clubs in London. So he was a big deal in butchery. And it was probably one of the largest and most prestigious butcher's shops in Britain by 1845.
Wow. I wonder why it was so good.
So, Thomas Slater. But unfortunately he died in 1866 and the business continued to be operated by his sons. So Slater's sons took over, and then joined the story John Crowle, who was born in 1841 and died in 1906. And he was the son of William Crowle, a butcher and farmer of 25 acres in Cornwall. He had a big farm in Cornwall. And he worked at his father's butcher shop in St Austell. And then he relocated to London in Austell? Mm-hmm. Sorry? He relocated to London in 1869 and operated a butcher's shop. And his brother Thomas already lived in London and managed a different butcher's shop on Newington Green Road.
That's very complicated.
It's all butchers, they're all spread out. So currently right now, there is Slater's sons running a butcher's, Slater's Butchers, and then there are the Crowles that have come in from Cornwall and invaded into London, and not invaded, but like come into the space, and they've opened their own butchers. So John Crowle partnered with his brother Thomas Crowle, and they bought Slater's from Alfred Slater in 1872.
Okay.
And the business was substantial with a turnover of £75,000 a year.
Wow.
And when you think that's a lot of money.
Now.
But then John Crowle bought out his brother's stake in the business in 1873. So now there's just one man still only running a butcher's in 1873. But through John Crowle's energy, enthusiasm and perseverance, the butcher's shop prospered. He employed 13 men in his shop by 1881. And then Crowle added a restaurant on the upper floor of the shop. Soon, further outlets were established across the West End of London.
Right.
Slater's became a limited company in 1889. Outlets were located around central London with a flagship restaurant in Piccadilly. So that's the big one. So the restaurants targeted the upper middle and lower class, upper class. I did it again.
The battery ran out, and last time she literally said, yeah, it covers all classes.
Oh, goodness, Sunny Cat.
Hello, Sunny Cat.
So the restaurants targeted the upper middle and lower upper class markets. Crowell was a staunch Wesleyan Methodist and temperance advocate, and as a result, his restaurants did not serve alcohol. And as diners did not linger over drinks, the restaurants enjoyed a faster turnover of customers, and a lunchtime table could be filled up to 6 times.
Cool.
There were 11 Slater's outlets by 1900s. 1900. The restaurants had elegant interiors with white tablecloths and napkins. Crowell John died in 1906. Oh, goodness, Sunny Cat. Died in 1906.
I think the dust.
Bless you.
Okay, you're done.
Crowell died in 1906, and his estate was valued at £446,696,000, and half of which he gifted to the temperance movement in his will, as he had lost his only son to typhoid fever during the Boer War. And it was one of the largest bequests to date in Britain. So Slater's had 21 restaurants and sold 120,000 meals a week by 1907.
Wow.
The company struggled in the period following the death of Crowell. After a massive decline in profits, the managing director, William Kirkland, was dismissed in 1911. And then in 1912, they started introducing alcohol licenses.
Wow.
They operated 13 a la carte restaurants and nearly 40 grocery outlets, all located within London, in its suburbs by 1913. Oh my goodness, by 1916 they had 60 outlets and had an annual turnover of £600,000. This included the largest fishmonger business in Britain and the largest poulterer's business in London, which together had 26 branches and a turnover of nearly £200,000 a year.
Wow.
Fish was supplied to many leading hotels and restaurants throughout London. Unfortunately, oh my goodness.
Stop sneezing.
But unfortunately, the First World War saw the customer base eroded and many of the restaurants became loss-making. Wow. The authorised capital of Slater's was increased to £1 million in order to acquire Bodega, a restaurant company, in 1928. So this is before 1928. Yeah, this was just for the restaurants. So, also, the Irish novelist James Joyce really was the Slater's on Kensington High Street became one of his favourite restaurants. So he ate
Maybe
there a lot.
he ate off.
Maybe James Joyce drank from this cup.
Oh, drank from it, didn't eat from it.
Wow. So last little thing, because now we're going past this sherd, because it goes on, it's incredible. But the Second World War had a severe impact upon Slater's and Bodega. 92 out of 119 company outlets had been damaged or destroyed by enemy action by May 1941. That's a lot.
That is a lot. I hope everyone was okay. Who knows? Well, no, you say this is earlier. This wasn't during the war.
No. Because then, yes. So, I imagine, yes, from around when they first opened restaurants, sort of in early 1900s.
Yeah, I was going to say there's quite a lot of old things.
Yeah. So that's what I would say. Might even be from the first one. Who knows? Mm-hmm. So that was a very long shared story. It was very convoluted, but I enjoyed it, and now we know.
Well, now we're going to have to go to the one where is it?
In Newcastle.
Newcastle. We're going to have to go there.
Yes. So.
For this film.